want to help people out there, children that are being abused.
The biggest hope for my community is to get rid of the gangsterism, unemployment, violence.
I wish that my community should be saved.
I personally got involved with Africa Jam because of also growing up on the Cape Flats and knowing what conditions people are living in, and knowing that conditions on the Cape Flats are terrible. Kids are constantly being drawn to gang violence, pressured into making the wrong choices in life, and Africa Jam provides an opportunity for kids to choose a different way of life.
Having to live through gangsterism in most of these communities.
When my friends or my family don't accept me, the gang's arms is always open to accept me.
And some of them, if we hear their stories, have been enticed at the age of 10 or 12 years old already by being enticed or even exposed to the behavior or the abuse of drugs. Some have been physically abused, some have been sexually abused, hurt, assaulted. Some have experienced violence, if not on themselves, within their families, within their close circle, which they are supposed to trust.
They face things that is so scary at times that I sometimes feel kids should not be going through these things. And the reason why I'm there is just to give them an ear to listen. Basically, to show them that there is somebody out there who cares.
In the midst of the chaos, we're there to create spaces where young people at home with the conflict in families, we create the pockets and spaces where young people can truly be who they were created to be.
We have 3 communities where we serve young people, primary and high school age. That is Lotus River, Ottery and Khayelitsha. And our focus is teaching leadership and life skills to young people in the schools program and then also in the after school program.
We do homework assistance. We teach them music, dancing, and basically just how to cope with the pressures of life.
What I enjoy most is the sport, the handball. Handball is fun, it's enjoyable, brings everybody together.
So we teach them coordination, also teach them other values which are important in life. For example, which is very important in handball is team play of respect. You can learn from the kids, they can learn from you. You can teach them what you know, but they can also teach them what they know.
What I love about Africa Jam is about we are doing some dance, some activities, and we even play football.
I enjoyed dancing and going to the camps.
I enjoy dance and painting and reading.
And they teach us respect so that we can follow on our studies.
What I like about the Africa Jam camps is to meet new people and make friends.
So I think it really keeps them away from the streets and just bring them a safe space whereby they can be just themselves and grow and make friends and learn more new things about life as opposed to being exposed to so much.
It means a lot because they teach me so much.
Africa Jam isn't only a space where we learn creativity, dance, but it's also where we can be together, united as a family. We also learn a lot from our group leaders. I've learned to be able to come out of my shell and mix well with people that I've never met before.
Now, looking back, it kept me away from a lot of some of the nasty stuff that happens on a day-to-day basis in my community. It kind of sheltered me in a way, but it didn't take the reality away of what was out there.
The leadership skills that I've acquired through Africa Jam and with Africa Jam. I have been growing ever since, personally, and as a young man growing up in Khayelitsha, I had learned so much about myself and for myself through Africa Jam, which is I'm grateful, and it means so much to me in that sense.
I have learned to interact with other people, and I have learned to, I have confidence in myself.
If I didn't come to the Africa Jam program, maybe I would be smoking around and hanging with thugs. Africa Jam has changed my life for the better.
We don't maybe have all the resources, we don't maybe have all the wealth to give unto them, but just all of these young people just need that lifeline.
And we hope that when they find themselves in these situations, that they will, with all their heart, apply these life skills.
I've always had this love for Africa Jam, and seeing smiles on youth's faces when I do my work, or seeing somebody reach their goal at the end of the day is what always kept me going. I can see the progress that I've experienced through the organization and through personal development as well, even in my career.
The little bit that we are doing, we are seeing the results. We are seeing the impact that the organization is making.
I believe change is possible, and I've seen within the years we've been busy, I've seen change. That is what inspires me and motivates me to give back.
Africa Jam, we're always together. It empowers me to be a better person.
They're like a family.
The love that people of Africa Jam gave me, it's a lot. Some other people don't get the love that we get in this center, in this organization.
Africa Jam has been that lifeline for so many of these young people.
You can never give up on a little bit of hope that any organization offers. And in many communities, there's actually just not a lot of hope. It's important to make a difference.
We say that there is hope, and for that to manifest, there are needs for young people with aid and giving to our organization. I believe it enables us to maintain and create the spaces where young people can thrive.
My hope is for them never to give up, never to stay where you are, never to accept your situation, never to accept your circumstances, to ignite in them their dream. Because I believe each one of these people, young or old, but especially the youth, they need to dream big.